Hello, welcome to the Jammin On tie-dye studio. Today I'm gonna make a heart tapestry, big heart tapestry. So there's a couple things that I do first. This tapestry is soaked in soda ash. Soda ash is what makes it go pow. Then I got a couple different tools I'm gonna use today. Just get my ruler out here, string. This is my Crayola washable marker, my stick. So I'm going to draw a heart on the tapestry, and then I'm going to fold it up, I'm going to tie it with string, and then we'll move over to the dye area and I'll do the dye on it. We're going to be doing an ice dye on this one. So I'm going to take the ice and the raw powder, and we're going to make it all happen. So that's what we're going to do on this one. Alright, so here we go. Make sure I get it good and flat here. Use my ruler here to just get it good and flat. This way I can kind of find the center too. And if you're not an artist, well, it's just a heart. So I draw half a heart on here. And then I'm going to fold all this up. I'm going to tie it with string. And that's how it gets done. So I'm done with the ruler. I'm done with the marker. These are the only other two tools I'm going to be using. So I tie all of my tapestries up with string. This is kite string that I get from Ace Hardware. Ace, I really need a sponsorship. This stuff costs a lot. Well, not really, but it does. So I just follow the line with my folds here that I drew on. I do a little tiny fold and just get on it. And basically, I'm just folding around, folding around. And the more uniform you make these folds, the better. You can see I'm kind of making them in a straight line. String to tie all of my stuff. I ditched rubber bands long ago. They work, but not as good as the string does. I really like the string. So this is the heart. The heart's all done here. Got it all tied up. Now we're going to do the background of the tapestry, so your heart's like so, and then all the stuff on the background here. So we're doing next. You can do them any way you want. You can put spirals in here, faces, dots, whatever. But I like to do these ones because it's pretty simple, it's easy. Just pull all these folds nice and straight. Work them all in like so. I get them to this point, kind of flatten all the folds out. And I push this into itself. This. And this always makes just a really cool background, and you'll all get to see it when we open up the die, which won't be till tomorrow, because all of these dyes take 24 hours to cure, meaning they have to sit for 24 hours. This is not an instant gratification occupation. So if you got no patience, good luck. Because this takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of time. It takes work. There's no shortcuts. And if you do shortcuts, well, it shows in your finished product. So I don't take any shortcuts. I follow all the steps. And everything you need to know about following all the steps is on the first page of the Dharma Trading Company catalog, because that's where I get all my dye. That's where I learned how to mix all my dye. That's how I got the secret formula to making it all awesome. It's no secret. It's on the first page of the Dharma catalog. And that's it. Heart Tapestry. Alright, so we're going to do an ice dye, and this is the heart. I just folded this one up. And when you do ice dye, there's two different ways you can do it. You can put the ice on and then just throw the dye on top of the ice and let it melt in there, and you get a really cool effect. Or you can do it this way, which is you put the dye directly on the fabric and then you put the ice on top of it. So because I did this heart dye, I want to get a little more like intricate with it. So I take a little spoon here. I'm going to start with the red. And do a little bit of scoopage of the red here, and I just like to kind of tap it on like so. And then I take the back side of the spoon here and I kind of just push the dye into the fabric. Smooth it out a little bit, because this way I get a lot more even coverage on it. Ice dyes, you can't really control it a whole lot, but I find that this way you can get a little bit of control versus like the liquid dye where you're just squirting the dye right on the fabric. And, you know, once again I use all Dharma dye. I've been getting my dye from Dharma for 27 years. I've never got dye from anywhere else because, well, they are the best. And why fix something that isn't broke? Alright. So there's the heart is done. And now we're going to do the background here. This is the orange. We'll put the powder, goes right on the fabric like this. And I just kind of tap the side of my spoon like this so I can control it somewhere where the powder is going. And then I take the back side of my spoon and I just kind of push the dye in, and you can almost paint it on and get it just about where you like. And then this background, this pleat fold that I'm doing here, I really like to just kind of stripe it like so all the way out. And make sure you get plenty of dye on it. And then I use the back of my spoon and I just kind of spread it out like so. It pushes the dye into the creases and nooks and crannies of the fabric. Always important to put the lid back on it, make sure it's tight so it doesn't get everywhere. This is my yellow here. So once again, you just tap and tap, tap, tap on the spoon. Making sure that powder gets in there really good. Yellow is a color that, when doing ice, I put a lot of yellow in there because it tends to get like absorbed in the process. This is blue. Use a little turquoise here. Really like the turquoise. We just tap it in, tap, tap, tap. Well, this isn't an exact science, but I'm trying to perfect it and figure it out. I'm always going for a little something new, a little something different in my tie-dye game. Pushing the boundaries, you know, because we all start with the same thing. It's a white piece of canvas. It's a white fabric. And it all depends on what you add to it, to what it's going to come out as. This is a color called We Blew It. This is my plum. I like to work with about 50 some odd different colors. So I've been at it a minute, so you know, I really like the color palette to be wide and cool. Lots of different shades. Dharma has, I don't know, a couple hundred different colors. There's something for everybody at the Dharma. So, you know, you just want to make sure that you get enough dye powder on the whole thing here. I'm going to go with our last color of the rainbow here. Really been digging the Imagine Dragons lately. Golly, I love them, man. Great band. Took my daughter to go see him. That's the music you're hearing in the background. If you don't know who they are, well, wow, I don't know where you've been. They're like on everything. Alright, there it is. And that's how you put the powder on. Now the last thing we're gonna do is the ice. Studio. Yesterday I made some heart tapestries with Dharma Trading Company. We're doing some tutorials. This one's the ice dye. Let's check it out and see what I made. I'm gonna cut the strings here. It's been sitting overnight. Did after this one. I'm really stoked for it. I haven't made an ice dye tapestry in a minute. Let's see what this thing looks like. So this is a process where you put the dye directly on the fabric and you put ice on it. You let that melt overnight. And as the ice melts, it activates the dye and it goes down